inclusion, just feeling like every child, race, religion, background, feels included.
Every decision is routed back to how is this going to affect, how is this going to help, how is this going to grow our children's education and help them to succeed.
Each community, each school having a little bit of autonomy.
It should be fair. The attention, the teachers, everybody should be equal. We need so much money for special needs.
There are so many ways that we can improve these schools, and that's how you put kids first, every kid first, not just the kids who have the opportunity to go to private school, charter schools, magnet schools, but kids that are in our neighborhood schools need to be put first.
I have my godson, one of my friends, and she doesn't speak English well. He had also, like my son, speech problems. I went to the schools, the district, the condescending way. The people who does not speak the language, they look down. I got him the IEP. As soon as she moved away and we lost a little contact, she just told me, oh, they took away the IEP. As soon as they can get rid of that, they do it. And that's not right. That's not fair.
Elementary school, I dealt with a lot of ignorance and people who weren't educated about people of different backgrounds, different races, and they just assume that because of the color of your skin that you're not very smart. Then I get to junior high and they have me in the basic English class. What did my mom do? She used her voice and she let the school superintendent know this wasn't right, and she showed him the written paperwork from AT&G that says once you're in AT&G academically talented and gifted, that then you should be in advanced and honors classes from then thereon.
There are a lot of good teachers that don't have a lot of seniority, and there are a lot of great teachers that have a lot of seniority, but there's also a lot of teachers that are not effective, that have high seniority and are kept in their position solely because of that. That hurts children.
I did a lot of research, so I was like, okay, I gotta look up good LAUSD schools, went through the ratings, trying to figure out where I could go, and it was just trying to find something that was convenient as location-wise and as well as being just good for the kids. It was really hard in trying to search through LAUSD. There's no reason that any parent should have to do all this research to try to put their child into a school. They shouldn't, but you see it all the time. That's all that parents talk about. When you know, any parents you get together, what school are they going to, what teacher are they going to go, or you know, and all of them are trying to pick the best school, and all of them are on a waiting list, and all of them are, you know, doing all this just so their kid could be in a good school when they should all be receiving the same education.
I've had a great opportunity with my children to send them to a wonderful school, but I know there are a lot of other kids in my neighborhood who don't necessarily have that opportunity. I just feel like it should be every kid's opportunity to go to an amazing school, and I just don't feel like there's enough focus on that in LAUSD.
LAUSD leaves a school alone until, for whatever reason, it comes up as a blip on the LAUSD radar, and then they come in with a giant hammer and smack you back down into place. We are not like Von Trapp family kids pre-Maria. When LAUSD does have a successful program, the program, they should look at finding ways to allow it to expand and replicate the program.
In my line of work, we have recently, over the last decade, switched from a clinician-centered approach to a client-centered approach. That can be parallel to the LAUSD situation, where we're now asking for a kid-centered approach rather than a system-centered approach.
In terms of transparency, in a lot of ways it's like the Wizard of Oz, but I've never seen the wizard behind the curtain.
I would like to see a system where I can go and I can get the information I need, and I can see an org chart where I know who it is I need to talk to, what it is their role is, what they have control over and what they don't, so that I know where to bring my questions.
I don't know a lot of numbers, but I mean, we need the school, the money to go to the classroom, period.
When you bring kids a crisis, they can come up with really innovative ways to resolve it. And maybe we need to start there.